Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw for Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go!
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. He'll throw it into the hands of Okonkwo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-6 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They go play action on 1st. Flush. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long. Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans trailing on the scoreboard. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Rocco 80.
They'll throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. Shakir with the grab. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They've got a man in motion. Now Allen off the play action. On the move, headed right. Catch made right side by Coleman. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Allen gonna throw again. He finds Kincaid. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shakir sent in motion left. Allen on 3rd and short. Fights off the pressure. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
One last play before the break.
Here we go, set, go!
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Ty Johnson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Runs inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Allen going to the air. Pass complete to Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it to the end zone. It's a James Cook touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Spears. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
They'll go. It's Pollard. Jukes out a 1-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Waste of time.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go! Ready?
Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Get up.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Play action on first down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a fourth-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big two-point attempt.
The Titans will line up for the two-point
Hawk
conversion.
70, Hawk 70. Check go.
He's throwing for it. They did it. He made the interception. Christian Benford has it. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for two does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now, Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Connects with Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Bills down by only 3. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
They run the counter to Pollard. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Back to throw it. From the pocket, looking for a target.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurried throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Pollard. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.